I had the most profound breakthrough today. Emotional breakthrough, y'all. I asked a very specific question to AI and I received this whole prompt in meditation, which I'm going to record in a part two to this because it's so profound. One, I want to be able to listen to it all the time and do it all the time, right? But not have to go back to that conversation. So this is kind of like a life hack for me too, is to record my content so that I can listen to it myself. But I was like, while I'm at it, this is really beneficial. So that's why I'm making the part one video for all of y'all that catch the part two or like what? Like I just wanted to share what happened for me because wow. So I had a conversation about we all have an inner feminine and an inner masculine, right? Divine feminine, divine masculine within us. And those energies are principles or archetypes or that are within, okay? So whether your body presents as one way, that's a whole nother thing. But I'm talking spiritual, emotional, okay? Like we have these two, like internal family systems. Look it up. Okay. So I'm playing specifically with these two energies, and I ask, what is the biggest life hack 5 minute practice that I can do to bring this into inner union, wholeness within? Okay. So when I'm talking about loving yourself in a whole, WHOLE new way, like literally. Okay. So I do this meditation and all of my past relationships show up. I can see snippets, arguments out of all of them, all playing from the two energies within. This angry, bitter, loud, non trusting, angry, why do I got to do it all by myself? All of this energy. You guys, if I'm honest, I didn't even know that I was really struggling with it deep down. Like yesterday, I was having some really like just uncomfortable emotions, uncomfortable in my body. I was like, I don't want to numb this. I don't want to show it away. Like, I want to feel this. Like, what's going on? What are you telling me, body? Like, what's up? And I forgave some things, cried some last night when I went to bed, but when I woke up, like I was asking very specific questions about like my inner wounded masculine, and you know, y'all. So then I have this beautiful experience with her, and she just lets it all out, and she just feels all of the things, and then it switched and I was from his perspective and I felt, and when I say his, it's me, right? But like I don't, words get tricky, okay? But energetically, listen with your heart, turn your mind off. So I'm like feeling this and I am just overwhelmed with compassion, not only for this part of me that felt helpless and how am I supposed to know? I never had anybody sample boundaries for me. Like that part was taken away before I even had an opportunity to know that I had choices. You know what I'm saying? So like just really, really fascinating. Like all this well of emotions that was just so hidden, so yeah, it was beautiful. And then to encounter them together and like feel all of it, but it released all of this compassion and forgiveness on all of my exes and this gratitude for them being in my lives. And I can see how they were an outside example of what I had internally going on. And there was times that I would get bits and pieces of it, right? Like I would hear spirit say, well, that's your divine masculine reflection, like bless him. And I would, when I would get frustrated, but I didn't, it hit me in a whole new way. A whole new way. All right. So I'm committing to doing this for 30 days. It's a 5 minute practice. You can go to, like I said, this is part one. There's going to be a part two where I'm just going to jump right in it. So you can go back, you can save it, you can listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, I want to see me whole in this and in love and in union within, right? Like if outside is going to reflect that what I got going on inside. What's going to happen when the masculine feels trusted and feels seen and feels honored and feels like he can protect? And one of the things is he's the voice of the inner critic. Like he's like, this is so cool. And I kind of sound like I'm batshit crazy, but that's okay. That's okay. We're going to let the labels go. We're going to let the labels go. We're going to let it fly. All right. That's enough. I got to get to work. So I'm going to record part 2, and I will see you when I see you. I love you. Statistically speaking, of course.